this ain't what you want, you don't want it that bad. Can you give up all your stuff, pay attention to the facts and forget the media? Figure out your own path, can you figure out love, or do you feel wrath? Can you hone that feeling and create an impact? Go get it, if you wanna go get it, get with it, ain't nobody gon' give it your ticket, gonna take a quick minute, don't quit it, figure out your own limit, life is a test, the best make progress, figure out what is next and carve a path, yes, no they never second guess, take a chance.
Sleeves rolled up, glasses are centered. Ladies and gentlemen of the RPW universe, I'm not gonna make you sit through the intro for a second time. That was on Brett, ladies and gentlemen. So how about we call it an arcade day and we get started. Oh, I love a cup of tea in the evening. I really, 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 really do. Ladies and gentlemen, always Brett's fault. How he still has a job, I'll never know. But we love Brett. We love Brett in RPW. We love Brett. Today is an arcade day, though, for a mystery toxic show. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't have the official match card. I have some matches in our repertoire. I will say we are going to be spinning the wheel for randomizer at the end of the show. A little bit different today. At the end of the show. Now, I teased out a little bit. I can tell you the opening match, ladies and gentlemen, is a cross-brand tag team match. We have Kyla Kane and Dragon Romanic, two former Bullet Clubbers, going up against Daniel and Zeke of the Final Testament, ladies and gentlemen. Just letting you know that one, in case you I spy through my glasses. So now you know that one. There are no more spoilers, ladies and gentlemen. We have two cross-brand tag team matches today. We have an internet championship match, which we know Shane 7 has earned from Fury last week. So he's taking on the Great Giant today. We have a few extra one-on-ones in there, which I thought would be fun. I think there's superstars that enjoy fights, superstars that want to be on Toxic. I think it'll be fun. We have the biggest ever, the largest ever, the most stacked ever 3 versus 3 women's tag team match. Ladies and gentlemen, 3 champions versus 3 champions is absolutely gargantuan, and I cannot wait for that. We know the main event is Kaiju Jaeger versus GMK for the Cruiserweight Championship, and then after that, we will spin the wheel, if you guys remind me, to do the randomizer. Ladies and gentlemen, we do not have an intro just yet for Toxic. I'm hoping, ladies and gentlemen, I'm hoping that we can get that sorted, ready for the future. I would love to have a special intro for Toxic here on Thursdays. That is for sure. It's good to be back on Toxic. Good to be back at the O2 Arena, of course, which I'm very, very excited about. Time to win my first title, says Shane Potentiali. Ladies and gentlemen, Potentiali. But I love a Toxic show. So much so... so much so I almost died. I opened my throat. Ugh. I opened both my holes in my throat. My back's already hurting. Now I almost died. The tea went down the hole. Brett, start. Let's just go down. Let's go down. Let's go down. Oh, man. Oh, that was terrifying. He's getting all choked up about Toxic. Arcade Survival Lab and Break is back to be taken out by team. Potential first Toxic appearance for the Outlaw. This one that we went back to teaching. Professional streamer. Almost died, ladies and gentlemen. Almost died as we kick off. There is Kyla Kane. Kyla Kane and Dragon Ball, 2 former Bullet Club superstars teaming up here today, which is interesting to see them still teaming up. That is for sure. Welcoming Kilpatrick. The new RPW logo in the corner. Not the new, the Toxic RPW logo in the corner. That mask is insane. It is a pretty cool mask. Welcoming Rexy Boy. Good to see you here today. As Kyla Kane makes his way down to the ring. He's going to wait for his tag team partner. That is Dragon Demonic. Very, very interesting. Of course, Kane was drafted to Friday Night Fury, and Dragon Demonic stayed on World Warzone. Now, I do want to let you guys know, I am trying my hardest, like I said, to make these Toxic Championships, all of the Toxic Championships, I want them to be at pay-per-views. I want them to be championships that people want. So, we know Coldboy and Zippy are the cross-brand Toxic Tag Team Champions. I'm having a little mini intra-tournament, kind of like a little qualifier. I don't want an official bracket. We have the illustrious tournament, stuff like that. I don't want to step on any toes. But I'm just trying to see which two tag teams are going to be the two tag teams to go to Christmas Carnage against Coldboy and Zippy. So all I'm going to say, it's not official qualifications. It's not official knockouts. But all I will say, for the next few weeks on Toxic, the next couple of weeks, if you're in a cross-brand, first of all, if you want to be in a cross-brand tag team match, DM me, email me, let me know who you want to team up with. Secondly, make sure you win your matches, or at least impress in your cross-brand tag team matches. I want to see cross-brands that people are thriving with. The song is back. The song is working, which I'm loving. I want to see cross-brand tag teams from World Warzone and Fury, and I want to see people doing it up nicely, ladies and gentlemen. I want to see people ready for these cross-brand Toxic tag titles. I know Zeke and Daniel both wanted to go for it as well. Brett needs to be fired. People think there's a new song. Was that not your song? Oh my goodness. Well, first of all, I swear, I thought that was yours. I mean, I wasn't really listening, to be honest with you. Secondly, why is Zeke wearing shorts? Daniel Black with the World Heavyweight Championship. Why is Zeke wearing shorts? Oh, it was your right song, but it's not a new song. Sorry, yeah. I knew it was your right song, though. It's a song. Yeah, no, good. I knew it was your I thought you meant you had another song, though. If there's single title tournament and M for sure. Again, there's not time. I mean, you're in the illustrious tournament on Monday. We're talking about Toxic today. I love the new arena. Daniel Black and Zeke. Zeke was eyeballing Kane and Dragon Demonic. New look by Zeke. New look by Zeke. Kane starts in the ring. What do we think about the new look? Zeke starts in the ring with the TFT logo. Rebecca rings the bell. Zeke and Kane. Fury vs World Warzone to kick off, and Toxic is officially live. World Heavyweight Champ Daniel Black, of course. Daniel and Dragon, a lot of history between them, ladies and gentlemen. A lot of history between the two of them. Zeke screaming from the ring. Is he busted open already? He was too busy shouting. He was too busy shouting. He got booted in the face. He's busted open. Zeke's been moving nicely recently, though. Busted open already, I know. Romeo Newton, welcome in, my friend. New look by Zeke, which is interesting. The minimalistic gimmick don't suit him. Zeke doing different things this year. But he's been doing some of the best wrestling of his career this season. Well, second half of this season. First half, he was awful. He went from some of the worst wrestling I've ever seen to some of the best. I'll hand it down low. From behind, so far, all Final Testament. Dragon was reaching for Zeke. He missed, though. Busted open right off the bat. Kane with the reversal. Ooh, and Zeke with a big elbow. Flying through. Dragon wants to tag and gets it. Romanic's in, and Zeke goes right up to him. Two World Warzone superstars. Romanic with a roll-up on Zeke's shoulders. Are down, trying to steal one already. Zeke rolls back through, though. Dragon takes back over, and Zeke breaks that one up. Quick start to Toxic. I knew it would be. Romanic, middle rope. Romanic with a big crossbody. Is it possible for me to go for the US title and Fury, then tag titles for Toxic? Absolutely. That's two separate shows, my friend. Absolutely. You can do whatever you want on Fury. I'm not in charge of Fury. That's talking to Vince. So you can do whatever you want on Fury. If you want to talk to me about the Toxic tag titles, feel free. Find a partner, and I can get you involved. Daniel Black tagged in. Cool. I mean, it feels kind of weird watching this on commentary on my own show, because at the beginning of Season 4, I was heavily involved with these two superstars and the World Heavyweight Championship. Of course, I came in to Regents Mania 3 as the World Heavyweight Champion. I didn't leave the World Heavyweight Champion. Dragon Armanic beat me, and then Daniel Black cashed in on him. And then Season 4 kicked off, and that was a lot of controversy. I hold my hands up. There was some controversy. I was involved. I had to do what I had to do, though. I had to do what I had to do. These things, they happen, folks. Sometimes it can't be helped, you know. At least I'm man enough to put my hands up and say I was involved in those shenanigans. But we move on from them. People are funny. Sent me a GG's type message. Now apparently destroyed me. Even in defeat, I leave people rattled. Got him promoing during his match. Mental. Why everybody trying to snatch my chain? I think Kaiju's actually close to 100 days. He's on 96 right now, which is incredible. Daniel Black tagged back in. Final Testament looking very, very good in this match. I mean, if you think this is a big tag team match, the next cross-brand tag team match later on, it's a big one. It's a big one. We have Shano and Giant up next. The Authority are in action later. Which two? I'll let you guys wait and see. But they are up against the new fan favorite. They are going up against the Luchadors today. El Baron and El Normando. Which is very, very exciting. Calacane has Daniel Black. Calacane off the rope. Nice kick to the back there. Daniel rolls through. These two on the same show now. For the first time in a long time, welcome in Phantom Dream. We haven't seen Calacane and Daniel Black mix it up too much in an RPW ring. So the fact they're in the same show now is very exciting. RK leaking the match. Hey, it's a mystery card. I thought, you know what? I mean, it might be a new thing. I like to tease it. We had all those reactions. The RPW Universe was clearly excited about the leak. So I figure, going forward, I might not send a match card. I might just leak it. Tell you bits and bobs. Like I told you, we knew the main event. We knew there was going to be some matches. Leo was going to defend today. That got switched last minute for Shane vs. Giant. It was going to be Shane vs. Leo. But then Shane was the number one contender for the Internet Championship. So he's going to be going for the Internet Championship today. And Leo will defend next week on Toxic instead. I figure we'll give him a week off today on Toxic. We do have a Toxic debut today. A superstar making their first Toxic appearance. I'm not going to say who. Again, I like a bit of mystery. And then the women's 3-on-3 match, the penultimate match of the show, could be the show stealer, ladies and gentlemen. 23 reactions for not even a full match card, by the way. Was incredible. GMK and Kaiju Jaeger. I think proper main event talent right there. Real main event talent. I'm so excited to have them main eventing Toxic as Calacane ventures up top for this one. Joanna, appreciate subscribing as double axe handle. Back and forth we go. Ooh, nice on prettier there. Love that move. Daniel Black is down, and imagine for Calacane, if he manages to pin the World Heavyweight Champion, that might be Calacane's ticket to saying, yo, I'm coming for your World Heavyweight Championship now. If he's able to pin him, welcome in Sam Everett, why not go for the World Heavyweight Championship, you know? If he's able to do it, why not go for it? Zeke in the ring, over in the corner. Daniel Black in the other corner. Second main event this week. Oh yeah, you main event at World Warzone, that's true. Obviously not a member of Fury anymore. But 2 main events is not bad. I mean, you lost the one against Zeke, so let's hope you don't go 0 for 2 today. Zeke told to vacate the premises. Oh, lovely Samoan drop there. Romanic making Daniel jump for Zeke. As Romanic gets caught over in the corner. A heavens to hell. Down goes Romanic. I don't think I like this new attire. It's definitely different. And Calacane entered the ring. Calacane entered the ring. Tag team wrestling chants on a Toxic. Cinema, ladies and gentlemen. Cinema. The only place in RPW where you can get a World Warzone and a Fury Superstar teaming up for championships now as well. Absolutely cinema. Daniel Black back up on the apron. Romanic in control. Excited to see what Vince has in store for Fury tomorrow. Following a big World War Zone. Power slam by Romanik. Will he go top rope? He will indeed. The Zeke smart enough to tag out. Daniel Black is in. And Romanik realizes a bit too far. Callicane cannot enter the ring. Daniel Black with a roll-up. Goes nowhere though. Zeke languishing again. It's a very interesting attack by Zeke. Made it very different to his old one. Me personally, I don't hate the minimalistic look, him and Daniel. It's interesting by TFT. It is interesting. I don't mind it though. Oh, I really, really don't. Nice forearm by Daniel Black as Dragon Monaco goes face first. Remember, Callicane cannot enter the ring to break up these pinfalls as the final testament. Lock it in though. Lock it in almost. Welcome in Oratiles. Hopefully I'm saying your name correctly. First time watcher. And it's lit. Welcome into Toxic, my friend. If you are watching on the vertical shorts feed, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, feel free to come over to the full screen to get the full experience with the commentator's face cam and everything. If you're watching on the shorts feed, come on over to the full screen feed and have some fun. This is Regents Pro Wrestling. Welcome in Spiral. Any questions? Feel free to ask and I can answer. Romanik needs to tag. Very smart. He needed to tag. Daniel Black is down. Callicane in control. Hooking on. To those arms. He gets it. Oh my god, what a power driver. Callicane venturing up. Top turnbuckle. There's a corkscrew. Through the air. Zeke, I think, is going to need to get in. Yeah. Zeke breaks up the pinfall. But that means Zeke is exempt from entering the ring. Remember, I'm looking at all these cross-brand tag team matches to see who's ready to take on Cold Boy and Zippy at Christmas Carnage. I'm looking for 2 teams to go to that pay-per-view. Oh, Zeke with a cheap shot from behind. I don't know why we're zoomed out. There we go. Romanik into the corner. Tag made. Go for another double super kick. With the inspiration for Steve the Hair Harrington from Stranger Things and commentary for those. Come on over to Shorts to get involved. We have 30,000 for Toxic today. Daniel Black is getting absolutely dominated, ladies and gentlemen. Absolutely dominated. The World Heavyweight Champion being manhandled by Fury's new superstar in Callicane. I would love to see these two throw it down on Fury for that world title. I really would. Great opener indeed. I think the World Heavyweight Champ might start getting a bit nervous, a bit sweaty here. Not looking good for the World Champion. Exactly, Steve-O. That's what I'm thinking. But the thing about Daniel Black, he can turn it around. Oh, back and forth. What a sequence between the two. What a sequence. I've heard Romanik's attack will be there. Oh, boy. Speaking of, Romanik might need to play Savior today as... Oh, burning hammer by Daniel Black. Down goes Callicane, middle of the ring. Romanik straight in there to break things up. I think very, very smart. But now remember, he cannot enter the ring. Daniel Black needs to tag out and does eventually. So Romanik cannot enter the ring. Zeke is in. Zeke is rested now. Callicane, nice reversal. Cal needs to get over to his corner. ASAP. Lovely poison rana. If I'm Callicane, I'm running over to Romanik and getting a tag. Ooh, Zeke dropped on his head. Yeah, Callicane smart. Callicane very smart. Go get that tag. Romanik is in. This is how you set the tone for a show. Surrounding new tag team titles. Spear gets reversed by Zeke. Zeke also utilizes a spear occasionally, of course. World champ Daniel Black back in. What's he at these days? 68 days on his world title reign. That's, of course, his longest world title reign. Callicane still... No, he tagged. He can, actually. Romanek to the outside. Daniel Black might be fed up. They might be going for a counter win. They might be going for a counter win. Daniel Black not in any rush to join Romanek on the outside. He just stares down Romanek as he rejoins the ring. Mind games by Daniel Black. Said, stay out of the ring or walk into me. And Romanek walks straight into him. TFT with some tag team action. Zeke throw. Ooh! Ooh! Double knee strike. Romanek is planted. A headbutt by Zeke as well. Who now goes for the second heavens to hell on Romanek over in the TFT corner. There is a pinfall. Calacane choosing not to enter the ring. He entered late. Oh my goodness, he entered eventually. Firstly, why did he enter late? Secondly, what amazing resiliency by Dragon Romanek. And thirdly, if you're going to enter late, just don't enter. If you're going to enter late, now Calacane cannot rejoin the ring. I think that was a mistake on his part, ladies and gentlemen, because now Dragon Romanek is alone with the World Heavyweight Champion of Daniel Black. Calacane cannot enter the ring, and now he's caught middle of the ring in a submission hold after two heavens to hells. Romanek still shows resiliency against the world champion. Oh, and there's a super kick right to the face. Daniel Black pops right back up, though, with a German suplex. No. That's reversal there by Romanek. This is just the opener, mind you, ladies and gentlemen. Just the opener of an amazing show. Oh, vintage Romanek with a power slam. And smart to go and tag. Goodness gracious me. 40,000 watching Toxic, ladies and gentlemen. Romanek with the diving headbutt down to Daniel Black. There is the tag that he needed as well. Calacane is back in. Two Fury superstars going toe to toe. Romanek is a beast. He's been very, very beastly as of late. Like the stream if you haven't already. Like the show Toxic Live every Thursday. And I'm so glad we have 3 live shows yet again. Oh, the world champ also kicking out. But Zeke entered the ring like an idiot. What a win this would be! I don't know what they call themselves. They're not Bullet Club anymore. As Calacane on the World Heavyweight Champion gets a 3 count. The new Fury Man has just pinned the World Heavyweight Champion. I'll be honest with you, I feel like they were the underdogs going into that one. When you have the world champ on your side, your opposition are automatically the underdogs. What a victory. Calacane and Dragon Romanek says, hey, maybe we should team up. They both say, hey, maybe we should team up a little bit. Maybe we should team up just a little bit. Wow. World Heavyweight Champion is tagged, pinned, sorry, by Calacane. Wow. What an opener. That was special. Romanek's resiliency was amazing in that match, by the way. I think Romanik's resiliency and Calacane's offense, I don't know what they call themselves, that could be a dangerous cross-brand tag. They could be going to Christmas Carnage. I've won and defended tag team titles at Christmas Carnage before. Christmas Carnage is one of my favorite personal pay-per-views. I've had a lot of success at Christmas Carnage in my career. That's why I won my cross-brand Toxic Tag titles defended there. That was amazing, ladies and gentlemen. It really, really was. Absolutely fantastic. What an opener. And now we follow it up with a giant championship match as Shane 7 is in the ring against the big man, the giant man, standing over 7 feet tall. I think the longest championship reign in RPW. No, he's behind Hope Eternal. 217 days. This is the third defense of his reign, ladies and gentlemen. The longest ever internet championship reign here in Regents Pro Wrestling history. This man has been dominant since his return in season number 4. The internet championship is a toxic championship. The sheets have been updated to show. So toxic championships are now officially the World Hardcore is the main. Then we have the Junior Heavyweight, Internet, and Cruiserweight. And we also have the Divine Women's, which is the world title for the women's. And now we have tag team, cross-brand tag team as well. So we have a fair few amount of championships on Toxic. But I absolutely love it. Leave BC and you beat TFT. I heard Shane 7 and the Great Giant, longest title reign in RPW history for this championship, is on the line. Best of luck, Shane 7. He's 2-0 in his RPW career so far. He is 2-0. Maybe he has what it takes to do the impossible. Maybe, just maybe. Yeah, Romanik and Kala Kane, man. These cross-brand tag team titles, they are going to be special. 2-1. Oh, he did lose, didn't he? Sorry. Oh, they're going to be special. The thing is about the Giant in the Authority, he doesn't hold back. He's two Vince's, you know, Giant, I guess. He does not hold back, ladies and gentlemen. By any means necessary. Oh, really, really does not hold back. Is Shane 7 on the sheet just yet? Is he on Fury? I see 2-0. I don't think he lost, did he? I see 2-0. He wasn't that randomizer, was he? No, I think he's still 2-0. I don't think he's lost yet. Oh, he's predicting you're going to lose this. I see. That makes sense. He's predicting you're going to lose this. I think one choke slam and it's over. Yeah, Phantom saying he's going to be 2-1 after this. That makes sense. He's still 2-0. Yeah, he was at randomizer. Oh, did he win at randomizer? Did he get paid for you win? Was he at randomizer? Oh, he was with Jocelyn Clover, of course. Oh, he's number 30 in the Rumble, isn't he? Yeah. Gosh, looking around with the sheets for the error. He's number 30, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, of course, of course, of course. Of course. Been a few days since randomizer. Oh, Giant looks pissed. I might be with Sam, you know. I don't think he has the resiliency to kick out one chokeslam. I don't think... He's not felt a Giant chokeslam before. That first Giant chokeslam you take, I don't think he kicks out of it. I agree with Sam Everett. Over or under one chokeslam to win, ladies and gentlemen. Over or under one chokeslam to win. Put a 1 in chat if you think Shane will lose at one chokeslam. Put a 2 in chat if you think he'll take 2. And put a 3 in chat if you think he'll take 3. I'm going 1. Me personally, ladies and gentlemen. I think 1 and done. If he kicks out of 1, I'll be surprised. 3, 2, a few 2s in there. A few people back in Shane 7's resiliency. It's nothing against Shane 7. It's just a horrendous move to take. Jocko says 2. Based on what I'm seeing right now, Giant is dominating. There's blood on Shane 7. It's not a bad first loss to take against the Giant with a title line. What do we put if we think he wins? 4. We'll never see one. DB3 the GOAT. Appreciate subscribing. You think Shane's going to win? He could. Put a 4 if you think he's going to win. The crowd are feeling it. Could you imagine Shane 7, 3 matches in, gets the Internet Championship? Giant needs someone his size. And we have a few big people in RPW. Shane 7 takes him down with a crossbody. Giant, oh, that super kick. That is like a size 17 boot. Shane using his speed, though. Nice drop kick. Does not take him down, though. The drop kick barely moved him. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. This is not what you like to see. This is not what you like to see. Big body in the corner. Giant needs a championship scramble. Hook of the leg. Oh, yay. The first choke slam really fucking takes the wind out of you. I'm not saying, yeah, I bet it does. I think one choke slam is done. Shane's on his last legs already. If Giant sets up for it. Oh, yay. Oh, here we go, boys. Let's see who was right. The hand across the throw. And there's the choke slam. Oh, now Giant takes him away from the ropes. That could affect things. He still goes for the pinfall. After the first Giant choke slam. I told you, man. I know the great Giant. There's a reason I never want to step in the ring with that guy. Listen. RK is the best in the world, but I don't want to be taking none of that Giant choke slam in my way, especially to this back right now. And still, internet champion. I had hoped. Oh, the great Giant is looking absolutely dominant, ladies and gentlemen. Absolutely dominant. Put him in a scramble. Give Giant someone his size. He has plenty of people his size. Mugiardi is, well, not as tall, but he's big. Brutus Brickley's big, you know. I don't know who's beating this man for their title. It is a tough one. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have an interesting one up next. Two superstars that got drafted to the opposite shows that they was on. Now, this man here, Mr. Hicks T of Undisputed Era, this man's talked a big game. You guys know RK, you know, two-time promo artist of the year. You know RK likes people that talk. You guys know RK likes people that back themselves. And Hicks T kept telling me, yo, RK, get me on your show. I'll be your main event draw. I'll bring in the people. I'll bring in Adam Sandler. I'll bring in the celebrities. I'll bring in the big names. And I'll do my thing. Now, I got him last week and didn't really do too well. So I'm hoping his opponent here today, who went from Fury to a Warzone, technically World to Fury back to a Warzone, I think it's going to be a fun one. Two talkers and two intriguing names, ladies and gentlemen. But I wanted to get some Undisputed Era this week for Toxic. And again, this man's been talking a big game about his wrestling abilities. So I'm interested to see it, folks. And I'm interested to see who's got the bigger mouth, Hicks T or the man, the myth, the mouth of Martin, ladies and gentlemen. I've heard he's been working on some new moves in the PC. Again, Martin now back on Mondays, Hicks T on Fridays for the first time in his career. And I think this is a rather interesting matchup, if I do say so myself. I'm interested in the percentages. Hicks T 39%, 7 and 11. Martin the Mouth 3 and 10 right now. 0 and 6 in multi-man. 3 and 10. 20. I know. Goodness. I got no audio. Guys, time out. I know. There we go. Guys, if I'm sitting here going, I know, time out. I know, okay? I know. Don't you worry. I know. Goodness great, guys. Rookies, man. Rookies. I'm sitting here screaming, I know. I told you, remember, there's a faulty wire back here. And if the wire falls out, everything goes to shit. And the wire fell out. Okay, Grievo! Over on Twitch with a 21. We can't hear you go, I know. But you can read my lips. Read my lips. Right, I am going to have to take it out again. Pause. Because currently, my knobs aren't working. Give me 1 second. Enjoy the match, people. Testing, syphilis, test it. There we go. Right, my knobs are working again, and now we're good. From now on, if the audio goes, and I'm sitting here going, timeout, I know, wait, it means I know, okay? It means I know. If I'm just watching the match and still talking, then I don't know, but when it happens, the audio blasts out of my speakers, and it scares the shit out of me, so don't worry. If that wire comes out, I am fully aware that you guys can't hear anything, okay? Don't you worry. Haley Calco, the future of the Toxic Women's Division, welcome in. Good to see you, Grivo. It has been a while indeed. You actually just made your return on World Warzone. You beat Vinu in the illustrious tournament, which was very, very exciting. Good to have you over in the purple app. Knob's working despite syphilis. XT in the... I've missed this whole match now. I've missed this whole match. Goodness gracious me. Nice shoulder block there by XT. See, now that is what I like to hear. Very excited for your return. Very, very excited. Indeed, Reno. I'm going to have it to take out... No, bad quote. Why is my name getting put... Oh, I miss when KR's on commentary. I forgot I can get quoted these days. 1385. XT with a submission. Ay, ay, ay. We've had a false start, Toxic. We've had syphilis and knobs. We've had audio stopping. What a show, eh? Here's to a Thursday, ladies and gentlemen. We're in the Christmas month. The season of giving. Let's get excited. Oh, XT. Bad time to pander to the crowd. Oh, really bad time to pander to the crowd. Oh, I wanted to tell you guys something, actually. Yes, some news, ladies and gentlemen. There's going to be more wheels at Christmas Carnage. Okay. Oh, this is exciting, actually. This is exciting. Firstly, Christmas Carnage. Now, Christmas is on a Thursday, funnily enough. Now, there's not going to be RPW on the week of Christmas. So, Monday the 22nd, Thursday the 25th, and Friday the 26th, there's going to be no RPW. Everyone gets a week holiday, okay? Everyone gets a week holiday because it is the Christmas break. Oh, Martin. Oh, Higgs T. Higgs T. After promising me all of this good stuff, he loses by Caltau, ladies and gentlemen. After Martin needed that win, though. 4 for 10. Martin needed that win. That's actually good. That's actually good. Ladies and gentlemen, okay, let's talk. Let's talk. So, just so we know, lump of coal from Santa, let's talk. Firstly, Higgs T, awful. Martin, well done. Okay, bad time to do this. It's going to be announced backstage anyway, but I like to give good news. So, I have my calendar up. Monday the 22nd, not February. Monday... guys, this is toxic, baby. Monday 22nd, Thursday 25th, and Friday the 26th, there's going to be no RPW that week. So, Friday 19th, there's going to be Fury. The 21st, which is a Sunday, is going to be Christmas Carnage. I think it's nice to have it on a Sunday. I think that's more like of a Christmas day. So, Monday the 21st, so not this weekend, not next weekend, the weekend after. Sunday the 21st is Christmas Carnage. Then we have a week off. No pre-recorded. There might be some RPW moments. There might be some full matches. There's going to be RPW content. There's just no live shows. Okay? Now, On the 21st, he's gone. On the 21st, Christmas Carnage, throughout the show, RPW to Vince Shimon, he's feeling festive. We're feeling happy. It's the season of giving. So for Christmas, because a few days before Christmas, Christmas Carnage, 21st, there's going to be some wheels. If you have an active contract, so if you have a star or the RK logo next to your name, I might change them to RPW. Now it's only RPW, actually. We might change the subscription thing. Anyway, if you have an active contract, an active subscription, an active membership, if you have an active membership with the RK logo next to your name will be added onto a wheel. And throughout the show, I don't know how many we're going to have. At random times, we're going to spin that wheel. Whoever's name it lands on, you can win, or you will win some prizes. Okay, RPW is giving back to the active members, so a little incentive as well. But I think it's just a nice thing to do before Christmas. There's going to be a wheel with a lot of giveaways on it, with a lot of stuff on it. And some people can get fun. A good wheel, ladies and gentlemen. A good wheel. Okay? Imagine your kids saying this man's a good wheel. Finally. Free shit. Exactly. A good wheel, ladies and gentlemen. So, that took me way longer than it should have to put out. But there you go. Look forward to that for Christmas. There may also be some later on. For RPW 2K26, there's going to be more stuff for that. Wheels for that. But for Christmas, we thought it would be a nice thing. So there you go. Ladies and gentlemen, we got through eventually. Again, this will all be in a little nice, neat letter, I'm sure, by to Vince. Sorry for butchering it, but here we go. With the 2 world champions. You have Dino, the world hardcore champion. You have Sibs, the universal champion, of course. Dino now on Fury. Sibs now on Monday. And this is a stacked up tag team, ladies and gentlemen. Martin, you don't need a membership to compete every month. If you have a membership, obviously, that's amazing. We appreciate you. Continue membership. If you don't have to be a member every week. Let's say you become a member. If you're active, if you're talking in the promos, if you're active in RPW, you don't have to have a membership. It's just like an added, nice support. If you disappear for a few months and then re-sign a membership, that's you re-signing your contract. Okay? So there you go. Dino and Sibs entering into the toxic ring as they go up against the Luchadors. Welcome in Tifwu to Toxic. Goodness, great. I'm so bad at explaining things. That took me a long bloody time, didn't it? Again, this will all be sent backstage anyway back to Vince. Make sure give him, a nice thumbs up, a nice little fire emoji, because I think it's a nice, cool thing. My membership still goes to a good cause. Well, exactly. Which we do appreciate. And again, because, even some people will still have a contract even though they don't have a membership. I think it's nice to have all the members on a wheel, spin the wheel, and give some stuff away. It could be, a cash prize. It could be an RPW prize. Who Syphilis, right? I think I might be kicking a wire or something. I think I was so excited for today's show. Of course, I lose in there right when RK goes to tell us about the wheel. Oh, man. Is it working? I'm getting red on, on my... This is why also I shouldn't be in charge of this. Luckily, XLR cables are pretty... Can you find me a new one, please? Can you find me a new one? Are we all good? Sibs hit a Claymore off rip. Right. All news about Christmas Carnage will be sent back to Vince after today's show. Let's just get through this show. Oh, man. I apologize. Sibs hit a Claymore. Did Sibs hit a Claymore off rip, or was I bugging? Because I'm pretty sure I shouted Claymore, but it might have cut off into clay. I don't know. All right, I'm going to move my feet. I think my feet was kicking a wire, potentially. Where does the ticket money go if the shows are so faulty? Whoa, whoa, whoa. The shows aren't faulty. The shows aren't faulty. We moved past it, okay? We moved past it, ladies and gentlemen. Ay, ay, ay. Goodness gracious. Basically, if you want to be on the wheel, the fun wheel, the good wheel at Christmas Carnage, make sure you have an active membership. Okay? Make sure you have an active membership. The worst part is I know what is the stream was my internet due to the blizzard. This show is wild today. Brett is chewing the wire. Brother? Oh, don't even joke. Don't even joke, because you know what fucking did happen. I walked in today. Maybe this is why, to be fair. I walked in today. Speaking of chewed up wires, can we go full screen a sec? Don't worry. Speaking of chewed wire, this is the third wire we've had. The third wire we've had. Awful. Awful. Which is why next to me I have these purple headphones, which I don't like to wear, so they're going to sit over there. Awful. But I digress. He has a habit. That cat, he has a habit. Third fucking headphone wire I've been through. Any rivals or D&D, they're on these bad boys till tomorrow. 65% pyro, 20% fashion team, 5% superstar salaries, 10% everything else. Right, this is the match I was looking forward to as well. Goodness gracious me. What a show. How long have we been going for? 47 minutes, it feels about right. El Normando is in. Dino, the world hardcore champion. Sibs, the universal champion. I mean, Dino and Sibs, they both used to be tag team champs at the same time. One for Warzone, one for Fury. Now they're teaming up together. Sibs and Dino is a dominant tag team to have, folks. Really, really is. How many more matches? You might need to stop moving our... Bro, I'm sitting back from my desk now. I'm sitting back from my desk. I really, really am. I really, really am. I'm sitting back, man. Is that Norm? No, the one that said 65% pyro, yeah, that is Norm. It says his name right there. Norm can't shoot. RPW budget, 65% pyro, yeah. It says his name. You can read chat. As Barrett. I was so excited. He's going for a pin after he hit his toe, El Barrett. One goes down. That might be the worst shooting star press I've ever seen. He grabbed the toe. Norm. Landed on his foot. Use Stream Deck Plus thing. I don't know what you're saying to my face, Martin. Good win today, by the way. I don't know. Oh, Dino. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Goodness. Just realized, but Sibs looks like someone who may... Don't know about that. I meant in the ring. In the ring that's El Baron and Dino. Both of them look nothing like Norm. So I don't know why you would think that. Granite takes backstage. He does not seem happy. Count out losses. No one's ever happy with him, really. Sibs trundles over right in front of El Normando. That was a choice. Look at that. No, Normando getting involved with a springboard DDT. He says, you're not setting up a Claymore on my friend. El Baron and El Normando, by the way. A real fan favorite tag team. A real fan favorite tag team. Oh, Sibs with his new claim finishing move. The first time we've seen it. On El Baron. Hooks the leg. Oh, and he wins with it. He stole it off GMK. And he wins with it. Best for business. Cold Boy and... Hey, these two versus Dragon and Kalakane. That's a match I'm looking to. GMK. That must hurt. Boom. 2 world champions, ladies and gentlemen. 2 world champions. Oh, man. We love to see it, don't we? It's too easy. That team is a cheat code. It's such a good team. It is such a good freaking team. It really, really is. Ladies and gentlemen, penultimate match of the show. There was a couple extra matches. I'm going to move past it. I don't trust anything right now. So we're going to move past it. If you use Stream Deck Plus, it might be the US. Oh, hey, listen. We'll go through that another time. Don't you worry. I'll talk to Brett and see what is needed. Ladies and gentlemen, penultimate match of the show. Rain. It was going to be Luka Novak vs. Rain Benz up next, but we got to keep it trucking, ladies and gentlemen, as one half of the women's tag team champions, the Butcher, is in this one. Now, this one I am so excited for. 3-on-3 women's tag team match. All 6 superstars in this match currently have a championship around their waist. Ladies and gentlemen, currently have a I know, a Rain, this is RPW. Sometimes things change last minute. Sometimes things change, my friend. It happens. It happens. Sometimes things change. As the Butcher makes her way down to the ring. The question is, who is she teaming up against? I love the stage on Toxic. Just blame it on Brett. I apologize, Rain. It was going to be UV's Luca. Just keep the skills sharp. Very good advice. I think this is going to be a long match. So I wanted to get into it. I wanted to get into it. As the Butcher teams up with her tag team partner. The other half of the women's tag team champions. We have the Butcher and Geist here together. The lights in the O2 Arena. Oh my goodness gracious. Hurt my eyeballs, ladies and gentlemen. The lights are popping off. Oh, Geist, one of my favorites, dude. One of my favorites. The rain check would be an amazing finisher move. In fact, okay, I would be happy to have a dark match with Rain if you agree to let us use the ring. Let me get the zone real quick, says Kaiju, of course, up next. Cool Tron, though. Very cool Tron. I love the lights as well. You would think you already learned that, and you never happen. Who is joining them? The Women's Tag Team Champions are joined by the Divine Women's Champion. Ladies and gentlemen, 3 rookie champions teaming up in the penultimate match of Toxic. Amber, Geist, and the Butcher in this 3-on-3 matchup. I told you it's a massive 3-on-3 women's tag team match. We had 2 amazing men's tag team matches. I couldn't leave the females out. The females have been some of my favorite parts of Season 4 so far. Amber is currently my Divine Women's Champion. I need to make sure she is booked very, very actively. I've just clocked to the... you might start to piece it together. Ladies and gentlemen, we have 3 championship rookies on one side. And they are going up against a fellow rookie champion with 2 others. Welcome in Torok to the penultimate match of Toxic. Ladies and gentlemen, is this one of the most terrifying trios we have ever witnessed in Regents Pro Wrestling history? Hope Eternal, the prestigious champion, is flanked by Morrigan, the Women's World Champion, and Lilith Lanza, the Evolution Champion. If the Cruiserweight title wasn't here today, this would have been main eventing. Aura is an understatement. Hope is actually showed up to Toxic. 3 championship belts. This is what Toxic is all freaking about, ladies and gentlemen. This is who we are. I told you from day one, RK has no bias RK has no favoritisms or anything like that. Anything goes on Toxic. Hope Eternal, Morrigan, and Lilith Lanza are in the ring, and this might be the most dominant female trio of all damn time. Lanza, a Season 3 Female Superstar of the Year. Hope Eternal, my pick for Female Superstar of the Year this year. Morrigan, a big pick for Rookie of the Year. What a trio. Ladies and gentlemen, what a trio. Goodness gracious me. Are you that scared of her? And listen, it's not about being scared. I understand talent. Hope Eternal's the longest reigning champion in RPW right now. I understand talent. I understand what gets a show going. And Hope Eternal is a draw. When she shows up, people are in. They get their bums in seats. 3 champions all together. This is monumental, ladies and gentlemen. Toxic might be the all-star show, banger after banger. Hashtag vote Toxic for show of the year. I was talking to my... Oh, fair enough, fair enough. Are you and Torok down for me to join you and maybe rock together as the X-brothers? Oh, I don't know about that. I don't know about that. You have no shot of joining a team with Torok and I don't know about that. I mean, hey, listen, I'm not fully fit yet, so... You know, Torok's now on Monday. Are you on Friday, Big Daddy? You are, I think, right? If Torok wants to team with you on Toxic while I'm out injured, I'm more than happy for you guys to team together. You know, that's fine. I'm more than happy for you to team together. But, I don't think, you know, I don't want to make it as stable. If you want to team with him on Toxic, that's fine. I don't want to make it as stable, though. If I'm honest with you. I don't want to be focusing on a stable. Still the only woman to beat Butcher in solos. Well, you do... She's only had 1 singles match, Tiff. Just FYI. So, I mean, what you said is a fact, but you're also the only person to face her in a singles match. Can I just say, by the way, speaking of all this Hope Eternal, right now the 3 rookies are cooking. In particular, the Butcher is absolutely cooking. The Butcher is looking dominant. She's champ now. What are you? She goes over to Geist. Hope Eternal needs to tag Lilith. Lanza, the Evolution champ, is tagged in. Lanza and Geist. Oh, what a matchup this is. What a matchup this is. Already the sequence is flying. Raw goes down. Not gonna lie, the Melon RPW logo looks sick. It looks amazing. I wanted Toxic to, you know, it's still RPW, but it has its own feeling. I wanted that Toxic vibe to it, you know? Listen, you guys know RK. I love a good shit talker. You know what I mean? I love a bit of toxicity in a promo. That's why I wanted this show to just be called Toxic with the melting RPW logo. I think it's amazing. Geist and Lanza, what a matchup. Amber and Morrigan, I want to see. This is a great match. Kaiju and GMK up next. Butcher tag back in. Geist and Butcher, women's tag team champions, helping each other out. So far, the final testament, not looking great. Toxic is the best show. That's what I like to hear, Haley. That's what I like to hear. I mean, it's my personal favorite. And just so you guys know, I don't want any confusion. When RK is fit and cleared to compete, I will be on Toxic. I don't want you guys to think, oh, because he's GM, he can't wrestle. No, 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 no. I will be on Toxic to make sure to elevate the show with you guys. Don't worry. I'm not going to be hiding on commentary forever. I'm only here when my back's hurting. I will be on the show with you guys. If anyone ever wants to take on RK, former Superstar of the Year, I'm sure we can run it up. There's a lot of superstars I want to get in the ring with. I know Jocko's on Fury now, which I'm very excited about. But there's a lot of new talent and old talent I would love to share the ring with. Lanza going for a tag. Women's World Champ Morrigan tagged in for the first time. Morrigan to the outside. Morgan, last minute chat with Hope Eternal. Getting some last minute knowledge and advice. Nice springboard maneuver to count. Can I actually share a ring with you now? Jury's still out, Sam. Jury's still out. I'll see how you do. I'll see how you do. For now, I'll give it a no. But we'll see, we'll see how you do. Oh, Morgan, nice takedown. Amber and Butcher both want to tag. Butcher gets it yet again. Kick to the midsection. Butcher with ease. And the three rookies, I mean, what a win this would be. For Amber, Geist, and Butcher. What a win this would be. Oh, Morgan with a dropkick. Butcher from behind. Main event up next. Kaiju, Jaeger, and GMK for the Cruiserweight Championship. Butcher, camel clutch submission, just sitting on the lower back of Morgan. Dealing that damage. And Morgan, oh, nice flip. Through, taking down the bigger Butcher. Oh, kick up top. Let's chop across the chest. Morgan got to keep the pressure on, though. With a DDT. Looks over to their corner. Evolution champ Lilith Lanza back in, folks. Last year's Regents Rumble winner. Oh, foot right to the face. Lanza to the corner. Middle rope. I don't know who takes the pinfall in a match like this. I really don't. There's just talent all across this ring on both sides. Oh my god. I thought just as I spoke about taking the pin, I thought the Butcher was down. The experience is finally coming through. I still can't believe Lilith Lanza is part of the Final Testament, if I'm honest with you. As Hope Eternal watches on. Lilith Lanza with a running bulldog from behind. Amber and Geist both missing, and that is the thing. I mean, Hope and Lanza, they both have experience now. Morgan's a world champion after successful cash-in. She's been under the guidance, following the light of Hope Eternal. Not a bad guidance to have, really. The longest ever prestigious champion. Oh my god, what an uppercut. Lanza goes flying. There's a pinfall right in front of the Final Testament superstars. Morgan breaks it up. Which, all right. Calm down. Someone's screaming Hope Eternal's name. Goodness gracious me. Geist. Oh, big springboard. Nice reversal. Lanza again speaking to... I've seen Morgan and Lanza both speaking to Hope Eternal mid-match. They go up there and they speak to Hope Eternal, getting some last-minute advice from their leader. Even mid-match. Hope Eternal being the leader. Morgan tagged back in. I think they're saving Hope Eternal. She started in this match. Hasn't been back in just yet. Maybe saving her for the end. Keeping the leader fresh. Morgan back to the outside. Geist back up to her feet. Geist going for a springboard. Morgan vacates the ring, though. Oh, nice uppercut. Hope Eternal from behind. Getting the attention of Geist. Smacked her across the head, and Geist looking stunned. Morgan from behind. Knee strike to the back of the head. Morgan again talking to Hope Eternal, getting advice, getting tips. Hope Eternal directing traffic from outside of the ring. From the apron. Hope Eternal's telling the two what to do. Telling them, oh, each beat to follow. Another pinfall. Amber is in. Amber and Butcher have both been in the ring now. Neither can re-enter. Guys, feeling it from out of nowhere. And Morgan, for the first time, looked a bit scared. Looked a bit intimidated. Geist is not one to be messed with. And there's the Divine Women's Champ, Amber, tagged in. This is a great matchup. Amber and Geist. Amber and Morgan, sorry. Or maybe not. Amber thought Morrigan was down. I saw Hope Eternal get tagged in. Distracted Poison Rana. Guys to the outside. I don't think Amber saw Hope Eternal get tagged in, though. Amber still thinks Geist is in the ring, ladies and gentlemen. Amber still thinks Geist is in the ring with a backbreaker. Now goes after Lanza. Amber trying to get rid of all of the Final Testament women. One by one, Hope Eternal watches as Lanza's arms are bent in half. Morrigan is down. Amber, the big boot to the face of Lilith Lanza. Hope Eternal rolls her up into the corner. Into the TFT corner. 2 count and a kick out. Morrigan back up to her feet. Her and Lanza both knocked down. Oh my goodness. What is Hope Eternal going for? She spun her all around. Oh my goodness. That was insane. Kick down low by Hope. A couple kicks down low. Tag made. Morrigan in. Double Irish whip. Oi! Amber goes flying. She needs a tag. And gets it. Butcher taking down and throwing away Hope Eternal on the outside. This one's getting a little bit messy now, folks. Geist. Oh my goodness gracious me. Some moves I've seen today are very special. Geist going after Lanza. Butcher goes after Hope Eternal. And now Amber going after Morrigan. Pure chaos has descended in this 3-on-3 tag team match. Geist joining on the outside. Right behind Morrigan with Amber in the way. Lanza and Hope Eternal both down on the outside. Goodness gracious me. The O2 Arena are loving it. Morrigan and Geist a stare down. Little show of solidarity. Oh! Morrigan on the outside. Could potentially see another counter, which I wouldn't want in a match like this. Oh, Geist into the... Oh, Morrigan, sorry. Into the steel steps. And Geist, with the rookies, would very happily take a win against the Final Testament. Ladies and gentlemen, Hope Eternal takes Lilith Lanza and Morrigan away with a loss. It is a count out. All aura, no wins. What a little trio that was. I mean, when I saw the Final Testament entering down to the ring, I was like, I mean, this is going to be a bloodbath. They never quite got their footing into the match. And I think a lot of people wrote the 3 rookies off, if I'm honest with you. I don't think a lot of people expected the rookies to do that well. What a victory for Amber, Geist, and the Butcher. Ladies and gentlemen, we go down to the ring for the main event of Toxic here on a Thursday. Are we ready? Ladies and gentlemen, TFT are telling us we have been over this. Falling like angels indeed. I thought my audio went again then. Champ versus champ. Main event match. Ladies and gentlemen, United States champion Kaiju Jaeger. Oh, he got to a black strap. The US title now on Fury. Gone to a black strap, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to be a hell of a match. This is why it's the main event for that exact reason. Black strap US title. I like it around the waist. I like it around the waist of Kaiju Jaeger. Now it's good shit, but when I do it, I'm a dickhead. I smell a bit of hypocrisy. Kaiju Jaeger to the ring. Ready for GMK. It's so weird to think When I see Kaiju, I think Warzone. When I see GMK, I think Fury. Now they're on opposite shows. Kaiju Jaeger on Fury. GMK on Warzone. I think it's absolutely insane. Ladies and gentlemen, I really, really do. And now, I don't support winning back counter, but it still is a win. But beat them in the ring. Well, there is the Cruiserweight Champion, and this is the championship that is up for grabs. We got his fixed side plates on. As GMK makes his way down. Starboy at GMK. One entrance, man. Holy. Kaiju and GMK. Some win percentages this season. I mean, Kaiju Jaeger, 52% this year. Overall, he's 29%. This year, he's 52%, which is just absolutely amazing to see. GMK, 44% on the season. So both are doing well. Both are doing well. That's for sure. As both enter into the ring. The Starboy is here indeed. Cruiserweight Championship on the line. Let's get into it, Bretosaurus. Look at that. Beautiful championship on the line here today. We know who's fighting for it. We know who's competing for it. It's Kaiju Jaeger. It is GMK. I've got Ralph for this one. GMK is Aura 2. This could be a great match. I like this match very much. Didn't GMK just get booted from Jocko's tourney? He did indeed. Well, doing well doesn't just signify your one last match. Like, just because you won today back counter doesn't mean you're automatically doing well. I'm talking about the whole season. He's a Cruiserweight champion. He's definitely doing well, even if he lost his last match. Your last match does not define you. I would still say GMK is doing well this season. 44%, a championship to his name. Main evented on his first Warzone. Even if he did come away with a loss. He's main eventing today as well. Could we see a new Cruiserweight champion? When was the last time we've seen a new champion? Who's like the most recent championship change? Dino, 28 days ago? I mean, I guess Coldboy and Zippy, but that was not a new title. RPW Tag Titles was 20 days ago. So 20 days ago. We've not had a lot. I mean, I remember the start of the season, we was getting new champions left, right, and center. We've not had a few recently. We've not had a few recently. I'll step over Chaos and then prove to everyone I'm legit when I take down Zeke. I mean, hey, that would prove you're legit. If you beat Chaos and then Zeke, that would prove that you are legit. I'm happy with it. I mean, if Kaiju wins, he becomes a double champion, which is insane to think about. Really insane to think about. What a reversal. GMK catching Kaiju Jaeger. What a reversal. Nice springboard. That is Martin the Mouth, my friend, and that is GMK. Letting the RPW universe know who the Cruiserweight champion is. This would be a big defense for GMK, because right now, I think Kaiju Jaeger is one of the hottest Cruiserweights in RPW. 54% right now. He's one of the hottest Cruiserweights, so if GMK can take him out and retain today, I think that is massive for his Cruiserweight Championship reign. Ralph starting the count. Let's not have 3. You know what? I think next week's show, every match, there's going to be no countouts next week. We're doing all extreme rules, all no disqualification. We're not having any countouts next week. Kaiju having the best season right now, I think. As in, like, of his career or, like, of everyone? Of his career, 100%. 100%. No doubt about it. This is, hands down, the best I've ever seen of his career, 100%. Easily. Easily. Fan cam in action. Okarana on the outside. It is a count of 6. Kaiju Jaeger takes GMK back into the ring. That's what we like to see. That's what we like to see. Ralph, watch out. Springboard from the corner into a DDT. Kaiju freaking Jaeger, the Jägermeister. Walking around, waiting to see what he's doing. I want to see both of them as world champs of their brands at some point in the near future. Both of these two. I like these two too. Again, that's what I'm hoping for on their new shows. I mean, Kaiju's happy with his US, you know. I want to see him finish, like, go through this reign first 100%, but I would love to see these two in the world title picture. I mean, GMK was with Daniel. Obviously, now he's on a separate show, but I would definitely love to see these two pushing. That's the thing. Like, a season or two ago, if you would have told me Kaiju and GMK in the world title picture, I would have said, oh, that division's awful. Like, what has the world title picture become? But to see both of these superstars fully make a name for themselves, push themselves into the main event picture, into the world title picture. Now, if you say Kaiju and GMK in the world title picture, I'm like, hell yeah. They're like the front runners for the world title picture. And that's what I love about RPW, is sometimes you see the evolution, see what I did there, of someone's career, and you see them slowly become a world title challenger, which is absolutely amazing. It's absolutely amazing when you see two or just a superstar in general start to make a name for themselves, so much so that they don't look like they're out of place. Matchmaker Sam. They don't look like they're out of place at all. Pinfall by the Jägermeister. Just a 1 count. Starboy pops back up right into a forearm. Oh, yeah, Jaeger. The rotating kicks. To the left and right of GMK. Big stomp across the chest as well. Down he goes. GMK rolls through. Oh, sorry. Kaiju rolls him through into a pinfall. 2 count and a kick out. Main event match of Toxic. Cruiserweight Championship on the line. That's a reversal there by GMK. Kick to the midsection, and GMK with a suplex power bomb. Down goes Kaiju Jaeger. Hook of the leg to retain and to kick out at 2. GMK's new move on show. We saw Sibs win with his new move earlier on today. Kaiju! High risk and a high reward, and he pops up just like that. That was magnificent, dude. Jägermeister top rope. Kaiju putting his body on the line. Time. Oh, and time again. Never mind. Based on previous matches, I'd say it's Kaiju's for the taking. I do need to remind you, if it does end in count out, GMK does retain, remember. So Kaiju needs to get him back into the ring. I miss being in the ring so bad. When I'm watching matches like these, main event matches, I miss it so bad, man. I miss my attire, I miss the crowd, I miss hitting big finishers and hearing the crowd's reactions, hearing and listening to them sing my song. I miss it, man. Count of 5. What percentage is RK on right now? 71%. I've been cooking this season, baby. GMK back into the ring. Irish Whip rebound. I miss being in. It sucks when you're injured, doesn't it? It sucks. GMK. Springboard frog splash. Hook of the leg. Cover middle of the ring. 2 count and a kick out. GMK to the corner. Sweeping. Kick across the face. Good night, Kaiju Jaeger. And hello, GMK. Kick down low. Kick to the midsection. Kick up top. Ripcord sunset flip. Another. Hook of the leg. I meant Spanish fly there, but we'll let it slide anyway. I still see my logo front row there, you see? RK, I had 2 of them on Toxic, repping RK's logo. I love it, man. I love it. I really, really do. I'm not 100%. I might talk to Vince about just getting on Fury tomorrow, man. I'm not 100%, but I miss it, dude. I miss it. I would love to go on Fury tomorrow. I really, really would. As GMK sent something south 1-9. Ventures to the top rope and flips around just like Calacane. Hook of the leg. On Kaiju Jaeger, 2 count though. Kaiju with a reversal. Powerbomb position by Jaeger. Turns him around, face first. And GMK busted open. I mean, it's risky not being 100%, but I miss it. I want to do it, man. Get me in the ring with some big names, I'll be happy. Oh, what a sequence from the Cruiserweight champion. What a sequence. Even busted open. GMK still absolutely feeling it. What percentage do you think you're at right now? It's tough to say. It's tough because the pain comes and goes from there. It's tough to say. I mean, I'd say probably like 60%. I think I'm past. I mean, then again, I've been told I've been told about 40%. I feel sometimes, right now I feel 60%, but that's because I'm watching a main event of Toxic, and it makes me, it makes me want to get into the ring. Doctors have said I'm around 43%, so it might be a bit long. I don't know. And the thing is, if I get in the ring and hurt him more, then I'm out for lots. It's a tough one. It's GMK. Kaiju Jaeger with the tippy toes over the top rope. In the main event of Toxic, and it's stuff like that. It's stuff like that that just makes me want to get back in the ring. It really is. That's why you take a tag match while you heal up. Don't have to do all the work. That's a good point. That is a good point. GMK pops back up. Oh, Kaiju, what a reversal. GMK, what a reversal. King, oh, Kaiju, what a reversal. From the corner. Oh, my goodness. What a sequence. What a sequence. Between the two. That was a thing of pure beauty. Pure reversals from the 2 high flyers. That was amazing, dude. That was very, very smooth. Man, oh, man. That was special. And I told you, this Cruiserweight Championship, I want it to be like a main event championship, man. I want this division to thrive. I really do. That was insane, dude. That was insane. Kaiju Jaeger into the announcer's desk. More brutally face first. And our center still steps. GMK looks pissed. Oh, come on, man. Not the table. The crowd get loud for it. Back to the outside goes GMK. Big kick misses. Jaeger, man, back in control now. You see his back starting to take some damage, though. GMK still busted open. Fan cam in action. GMK back into the ring. You've got to imagine these two do not have too much left in the tank. After this, another nice reversal. They've been going back and forth all match long. Another South 1-9 gets reversed. Another reversal by GMK. Again, back and forth they go. Knee drop connecting. Springboard, moonsault connecting, and GMK goes off for the cover to end this one. But he gets just a 2 count. Lock up between the two. I love the camera angles. Of course, new Fury Arena, the debut of the Fury Arena. Hey, Vince, if you're listening, please, man, slap me into anything. As GMK flies through the skies. Hook of the leg. 4-1, 4-2, and 4-3. GMK retains the RPW Cruiserweight Championship. What a freaking match. GMK, the Star Boy, ladies and gentlemen. The Star Boy. Amazing match between the two. Absolutely amazing match between the two. Ladies and gentlemen, fantastic fucking match. It really, really was. Kyla Kane says fair play. Absolutely amazing. Ladies and gentlemen, now, we said there's going to be a wheel spin today. Of course, we had to already cut one match. So, what's going to happen? I'm going to speak to Vince. That's my favorite match in all my career. It was amazing. Tomorrow on Fury, to kick off the show, when we get a spin, if it lands on no, we get one reroll in honor of today's show. New rule going forward. If we forget one, it carries over. If it lands on no tomorrow, we get a reroll. If it lands on no again, then we're out of luck. But if it lands on no, we get a reroll tomorrow. Ladies and gentlemen, GMK, it might be my favorite match of your career as well. If I'm honest with you, what a show. Roll them sleeves up. I'm going to talk to Vince about getting on the show tomorrow. I don't know if it will happen. We shall see. Ladies and gentlemen, I've been RK here today, the best in the world. And I'll catch you tomorrow for Friday Night Fury in the brand new arena. Ladies and gentlemen, this